Hello and welcome. In this video, let's understand how we can install SQL Server and SQL Server Management Studio on a Windows machine. Okay, so let's start with SQL Server installation. For that, you need to search download SQL Server and you need to pick the first link. Once you are at this link, you will notice there are multiple options to download. There is SQL Server for on-premises, for Azure, for developers, and there is one Express edition also. For learning purpose and for development, we need to install SQL Server Developer Edition. So let's click on download now and it will download one file. So let's go to downloads folder. I have this file here, right? I will run this file and it will ask you which type of installation you want to do. There are three options. One is basic, custom, and download media. For this video, let's go with the basic installation. And after this, it will give you terms and conditions. You can read it and at the end, you can click on accept button. Right here, it will give you at which location it is going to install the SQL Server. You can click on install here and it will start the installation. It will take a few minutes to complete the installation. So let's wait for it to complete. Once installation is completed, you will get this type of window. Here you will see some details like this is the connection string. Here you can see what is the server name and the database name. So you can use this connection string to connect your database. Also, you will see where the installation was done. Here is the logs folder, here is the media folder, and here is the resources folder. Right, so installation has been completed successfully. Now let's close this window and click on yes. And now what you can do, you can open the command line and verify if the installation has been completed successfully or not. So let's search for SQL CMD. So this is the SQL command line. Once you open this, you can start writing your queries here. Let's see the current date and time. So for that, I can say select get date. I'll say go and I will get the current system date and time. Right. So this is how you can execute commands from command line, but we don't want to do this. We want to execute our queries using SQL Server Management Studio. So let's see how we can install SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, now, so go to Google again and here search for SSMS and click on the first link that says install SQL Server Management Studio. And here you will find this link that says download SSMS 21. And guys, now SSMS is part of our Visual Studio installer. So you can open this file and it will open the Visual Studio installer, right? So let's give continue here. So it will ask you what components you want to install along with SSMS. So for now, I will not select anything and I will just click on install. Here you can see it will take 2.13 GB of space. And this is the location where it will install the SSMS. So I will click on install and it will start installing the SQL Server Management Studio. Let's wait for this to complete. So our installation is completed. So now let's click on launch to open SQL Server Management Studio. It will ask you to sign in to your Microsoft account or your GitHub account. For now, let's skip this and just open SSMS. So here I'm getting some pop-up that says if I want to enroll for some new feature, I will just say no here. And here I can try to connect with my local server name, like this is my machine name and I'm using Windows authentication. Let's click on connect. And you see I am connected to my database. I can right click here and click on new query and I can say select get date and I can click on execute and I'm getting the current system time. That's it for this video, guys. In this video, we have understood how we can install SQL Server and SQL Server Management Studio and start using it and start executing our queries.